We're alive. We're alive. We're alive.
Good morning, good morning, good
Like.
morning. How you doing?
Thank you for joining us.
Do you realize how unique you are?
You know what? I don't even want to hear you say nothing to me
About what?
about anything.
Nothing about anything?
You know what I'm talking about.
Not saying I know what you said.
Blee blah blee.
You said you don't want to hear nothing from me about anything.
Well, then that would be
I can
difficult.
talk to them.
Okay, go ahead. We are going to talk to them.
Okay,
We're
what's
gonna
today's
talk to them.
topic?
Today's topic is why should someone be better off working with you?
That's right.
And we're going to talk about that in detail. And we're going to be back in a moment.
Good morning. My name is Brian McNeill.
And I am Lisa Santiago McNeill.
And thank you for joining us on our show, Let's Talk About It. We come to each Monday through Friday right here on the SIBN network, on iHeartRadio, YouTube, TuneIn, as well as Facebook Live. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Like. Like. Good morning to you. Good morning. Happy Tuesday to you. I am so excited to be here today. And today's topic is a simple one. Why would someone be better off working with you? Think about that. There may be other people that do what you do. There may be other people that think like you, but there is no one else newer than you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. This comes from a conversation that I have almost daily with my clients.
Mm-hmm.
When they say things like, I'm a sales coach, and I ask them, what do you do for a living? And they say things like, I do real estate,
Mm-hmm.
or I do life coaching.
Mm-hmm.
Or I do insurance, or I do real estate, or whatever it is.
Whatever it is they say they do.
Yeah, they say they do that. Those kinds of statements are not just limited to those statements, but those kind of statements are the client's attempt to make themselves familiar to the person that they're listening to. Other people that do real estate, me too. Other people that do publishing, me too. That's their attempt right there. They're trying to lump themselves into categories.
That's not for you, it's for me.
Okay.
Good morning, Sheila.
They're trying to lump themselves into categories. And this is a statement I say all the time. That may be true, but there's no one that has your unique collection
Of skills,
gifts, skills, and talents, plus experience and education.
Absolutely.
No one has seen all the things you've seen. No one has walked all the roads you've walked. No one has your collection of experiences.
Absolutely.
So there's only one of you, and there is value in everything rare.
Absolutely. Good morning, Miss Phyllis.
Good morning, Miss Sheila. Good morning, Miss Phyllis. Good morning, Lisa.
That was a late kiss.
Whatever. Better late than never. That's how it goes. It's better late than never, right?
I don't know that. What do you smell like? You put on smell?
No, I put on lotion.
Oh, maybe that's what
I put on lotion today. I shaved this morning.
Let me smell it. That's what it is.
The shave?
Something.
Okay.
Because you don't usually smell like stuff. You usually smell like
Brian. I smell like Brian. That's what I smell like. That's what I'm supposed to smell like.
Okay. All right.
I smell like the deep, rich, husky, sexy black man. That's what I smell like. Okay.
So one of the things that I consider oftentimes, because I really am more than a publisher, and it becomes easier to explain who I am when I really don't have to explain it. And I'm grateful for that, because I have so many clients that come back to me. don't see how.
Okay, there you go.
I'm grateful that I have clients that come back to me because they understand the unique elements that I bring to their project.
Yeah.
That is oftentimes unexplicable, although I wish it weren't.
Inexplicable, right?
Maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yes. You wish it wasn't?
Yes. Because I think that there are people that are missing out because because often I'm hard pressed to explain it. I can demonstrate it,
Yeah.
but I'm hard pressed to explain it.
Good morning, Antanobe.
Good morning.
Today's topic is, why would anyone be better off working with you? And there's several reasons I can think of why they would be better off working with you, Sheila. Why would they be better off working with you, Antanobe and Miss Phyllis and everyone else that's choosing to tune in this morning? There are a lot of obvious reasons why they would be better off working with you. One is because you can produce it. You can get it done and you're good at it. That's true. That's true. But you bring something else to it. You bring your uniqueness to it that they cannot get anyplace else.
Yeah.
What you have, they can, if they buy into what you have, if they like what you have, they can only get what you have from you. And that is valuable. I want you guys to see that. Yesterday, I got a new client and I had an interesting conversation with her. Now, one of the things, and this is a sales tip right here. I'm going to give a sales tip early in the show, okay? When a client says yes to you, they say, yes, I agree to book you. Yes, I agree to hire you. Yes, I agree to give you the money in exchange for what you're offering.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I appreciate you saying yes, okay? But this is what I say. Lisa says a variation of this, okay? So thank you very much. I'm looking forward to working with you. But before I send you this invoice, before I dare send you an invoice, please tell me, why did you decide to hire me? Why did you decide to hire me? Sheila, if they said to you, if you asked them why they hire you, and they said, because Sheila, I think you're terrific. I just really like you. I love your smile, blah, blah, blah. They're gushing over you.
Right.
That, for my whole career, is not a good reason to hire me.
No.
Okay. Brian, I just think you're amazing. I like you so much. I appreciate that. But you cannot hire me because you like me.
Right.
Okay. That's a trap, entrepreneurs. When people hire you just because they like you, the moment you're out of their presence,
absolutely,
any reason to do business with you is gone.
Absolutely.
So those are not strong sales.
No.
You make sure that they can have something. See, this is the time when they justify why they hired you.
Absolutely.
And you're looking for logical justification, because I know I need what you have, because I've been needing what you have for a long time and I'm tired of wasting time. I know I've been ineffective beforehand. I don't want to do that anymore. I want to do it a better way. That's why I'm hiring you. That's a good answer.
Absolutely.
Okay. If they don't have a good logical answer, like I bought this dress because it was on sale. You bought the dress because you think you'll look good in it at the party and you like the color. But the justification, the part that you would tell someone else because it was on sale, that has place too.
Right.
That's appropriate
it's
too.
Important as well.
Right. But the bigger part is the emotional want. But you still need that 10% justification too. Okay. So when I ask someone, why did you decide to hire me? This is the time where I want logical justification. I don't want just a gushy. So normally, if they can't come up with a good reason, I give them one. I say, well, you're doing this because you know you need to do it, blah, blah, blah. And I try to get them to agree with that. Then the sale is tight. Did you want to say something?
Oh, good morning, Trisha, again. No, I don't. Well, I didn't, but now I will. I give them something, or I don't give it to them. I remind them.
Right, because there was a basis for you talking in the first place.
Right, there was. Good morning, Katura. We've missed you. Hey,
that's
Sharita.
Right. Katura.
And happy mommy birthday. Those boys are 35. Oh my goodness. I can't believe we got grown children.
We do. We're at that age, man. It still blows our mind. I know it blows your mind too that we got children in their 30s. What?
Oh my goodness.
It blows
Oh
my mind.
goodness. Oh my
I got
goodness.
children in their 30s. What?
So I often remind them, again, like you said, they wouldn't be having a conversation with you if they didn't already know what you did or have some viable idea
Yeah.
that you did this particular thing. It's a little bit easier for me with referrals than it is with new clients, but it's just the same. Oftentimes in the first couple of minutes of the conversation is business, 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 meaning that I'm providing them with information, logistics, and some of those things. But inevitably, the conversation turns with me to something that they hadn't intended to bring about that I'm now revealing with them. And often that moment is what gets them uh, intrigued.
Or to the place where they know that this is
That this
somebody
is
I
the
want
one I
to work
want to
with.
work with.
Yes.
Right. Now, that's great, but there's also cold in Illinois. I don't know what the temperature is. I'm probably making you colder with my arms
Well,
out.
today, the high temperature today is going to be 54 in Charlotte, North Carolina. Most of today is going to be actively in the 40s, okay, which is a big departure because yesterday we got to almost 80 yesterday. See that?
Yeah.
From day to day, North Carolina.
So ultimately, I get to remind them. I don't have to remind them. I get to remind them because that ebb and flow in the coaching relationship and the business relationship is going to have those transitions. So I want to make sure that they're hiring me because I know how to pull all of that into what they're ultimately buying. Not just a good experience, but a successful outcome for them.
Thank you for saying that, sweetheart. You know, Lisa is my wife and my friend, but she's also my business partner. And we bounce business ideas off of each other. So I'm going to bounce one off of you live speed, baby. You know, because I adopted this philosophy that I need some logical I need for my clients to say something that they would tell their neighbor as to why they hired me.
Yeah.
I've learned to look for that for 20, 30 years now. Mm-hmm. So it's a part of my philosophy. But is that philosophy still true today?
It's true for me.
You still think it's true for you?
Yeah, it's true for me. Because in all honesty, I'm a great person. Mm-hmm. I'm an easy to like person. I'm not fishing for compliments. I'm just stating that typically in conversation, in working together, I am an easy to like person. And I often have to remind people of that.
How many of you guys have gotten to that place where you realize that you're a good person, right? That you're an easy to like person? Yes, you are. You too, Miss Phyllis, especially you, Miss Phyllis.
But as a coach, there may come a time that you don't like me, but you still have to trust the fact that I know what I am doing.
You say that word.
I do.
Okay.
I do. Okay. And that we're going to reach that potential outcome that you are looking for. At the end of the day, we'll be likable. You like me and I'll like you. But if you like me and I like you and we don't create a book or we don't create a coaching program, we don't create an outcome that you're searching for, then you made a new friend.
Yeah.
And if you had to pay for your friends, that's really not what you want.
Right. You know, I know when I get a client that it's going to come a time, like they think they like me in the beginning. Okay. That's what I think. They think they like me now. Okay. But there's going to come a time where I poured enough value in, or we've had enough conversations where they like me more. Mm-hmm. You know, I can even almost anticipate it. Especially for the ones that are diligent, that are doing the homework. If they're doing the homework, even if it's hard,
absolutely,
I know within a week or so after they complete this particular task,
they're more excited about themselves, and thereby they're more excited about you as
well. They'll like me more after they do it, even if I have to muscle it through them. You know, they say, well, Brian, I wasn't ready for all of this. And I know, but it's okay. Let's just muscle through this part together. Let's just keep going. I'm going to help you. Okay. I'm going to talk to you more. Let's muscle through. Let's get through this part together.
Hold on.
And then they like me more.
Absolutely.
They like me more.
Good morning, Ashley Marie.
Ashley Marie, is this 2 days in a row?
She says, I love this duo. We love you back. Morning.
If y'all don't know who Ashley Marie is, get to know her. She's another amazing thought leader. She does help entrepreneurs to grow their business, to be visible, but she also is an encourager. She boosts them. She boosts everyone. I've shared platforms with Ashley Marie probably 2 or 3 different times. And, you know, when you have these business summits and emporiums and all these kind of things, and I'll be my speaker, and I know I'm going to bring it all the time, and she's going to bring it all the time too. I've heard her talk. But let me tell you one thing that's different about Ashley that I really appreciate. There might be 10 speakers on the event, or 20 speakers, or 30 speakers, or however speakers it is. Ashley encourages everybody. Okay. She shows appreciation to me when I give a talk. I love it when she's in a room when I'm giving a talk.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Sheila Gothard said, I'm easy to like, but I'm assertive and task-oriented. Those who are trying to be friends during the business process become disappointed for a moment.
But, you know, they get past that.
Yeah, absolutely.
They get past. So for yesterday, I had this experience. And normally I'm dogged. I don't let that crap go. Okay.
Oh, my goodness. I forgot about yesterday.
I could not get this lady off of this, Sheila. I said, now, before I send this invoice, before I dare send this invoice, please tell me why you decide to invest this time and this money in me. And she goes, Brian, I just like you.
Yeah.
And I said to her, I was like, okay. And she goes, no, I really like you. I says, ma'am, you can't hire me because you like me. I said, that's not a good answer. No, you cannot hire me. And her immediate response when I said, you can't hire me because you like me, that's not enough. She defended herself so vehemently. I can do anything I want. I was like, no. What I'm saying is, you're hiring me because you believe you'll be better off, right? You will be better off by learning the things based upon what you've learned so far. You believe you'll be better off to get more, right? Yeah, but I just like you. Okay, I'm a good judge of character. She was beating the drum.
I would have let her keep it, and instead of the but, I would have just helped her to the end. I don't mind that people like me. I'm grateful that they like me, but liking me is simply not enough. I want them to like me and be confident that I can get them to the outcome that they're looking for.
That they would be better off.
Absolutely.
Now, there's something about you, William Brown. You know, if they allow you to put your touch on it, they're going to be better off in some way.
Good morning, William Brown.
Ashley Marie, you know, when you put your particular touch on someone, they're going to be better off, right?
Antonobi, what's the degrees in Illinois?
What's the temperature there, right? Yeah. Well, that's what you meant. Yeah. Okay.
Is that your growling?
That is my stomach growling.
Didn't you eat?
I didn't eat this
morning. I thought you were going downstairs to eat.
I ran out of time.
You're talking in your stomach.
No one heard but you.
Oh, I did.
My stomach
it was really loud.
I am regular. I have to eat breakfast. I have to break my fast or my stomach's going to talk to me. But this morning I had to shave. I've been needing to shave for a couple of days. You know, I need to get my face clean.
It looks handsome.
It does look handsome. And my clients deserve me to look clean cut at least. So
clean cut and dapper.
That's what I'm about.
Oh my word. Keep all 30 of those degrees.
Baby, you remember you grew up in New York. 30 doesn't scare me.
Yeah.
Freezing doesn't scare me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How long are you really outside?
Listen.
From the front door to the car?
Not even.
From the car to the store?
Not even.
That's about it.
Not even.
It's not like you have to. When I was growing up in Brooklyn, New York, we would walk to the gym. And a lot of times it was freaking cold in the teens.
Yeah.
But we had to get to the gym because we wanted to play ball.
30
doesn't scare me.
I don't go to New York after, what is the month that I won't go in? After September.
That's crazy.
And I won't go before April.
That's nuts. October, really. You go to New York in
September.
No,
not October. No. September. October has been known to snow.
Yes. Dr. Beverly, good morning to you, Dr. Beverly. Don't you know that they'd be better off if they work with you? right? I want you to think of some of the reasons why you know they'll be better off. Broth? Better off broth. Mm-hmm. Yes, I can.
I don't know what's wrong with
sometimes.
me right now.
You're a little bit silly?
Yes, I'm very silly. I've got the silly.
Are you silly this morning?
Oh, no.
Because we had maritals this morning? Is that why you're silly?
No.
That's not why you're silly.
I'm not going to justify this conversation with you.
Katura, do you think maybe that could be why, Katura? Because you know Lisa.
Katura, don't.
She knows you, baby. She's been around you for a long time.
Don't.
I'm asking my friend Katura.
Don't help him.
I'm asking
William Brown said, I believe we are conditioned to depend on likability
this is so
in
good.
Many aspects of our lives.
Come on with it, William.
I'm learning the hard way that it can only be a part and sometimes not all in the same situation.
That is right, William Brown. That is correct. That's right and exact. We're being what's the word? Maybe drugged, intoxicated by likes today. And people that like you, they're not your clients all the time. They're not going to invest any money with you. They're not going to do anything more than the like. That's it. Okay. And what I'm saying is, when someone works with me, someone works with you, they have to do it for more than more than just likes, because they know they're going to get something out of this experience. And I want you guys to see that too. They're going to get something out of this experience. Dr. Beverly says,
good morning, my beautiful, awesome family. You will be better off working with me because I understand the assignment. I can ask questions to help build, create new ideas, and I will have your back.
See there? I love that, Dr. Beverly, because it is so affirming. And what Lisa just read out loud about you, not only is it affirming, but I don't see any doubting, in that. I can, and I to help build, and I will. There's no wishy-washy, nothing in that. That's just what it is. I love it. Thank you, Dr. Beverly, for that submission.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Anthony, we thought something you did was funny, Lisa, probably. Okay. Probably something Lisa said. You think that's what it was? Mm-hmm. Antonobi, you think that's what it was? Lisa said something crazy, or Lisa was covering her face or something? Announcing that my stomach had a slight growl in it. I had to shave this morning. Yeah. I'm at an age right now, I'm 55, and I've been shaving since 16, maybe.
You don't enjoy it?
17? Not anymore.
You did once?
Probably when I was younger.
What?
But, and then in the Army, you had to do it every day, no matter what. Even if you didn't grow that much hair, you had to do it every day, for a while anyway. But I'm tired of dragging blades across my skin. I just don't like doing it anymore. But I have to do it in order to be presentable. And being presentable matters. Okay. About the degrees and the growl is funny. Okay. I guess, Antonobi. Thank you. Antonobi's in Illinois.
My hair feels so good today.
It did feel good today. Lisa's hair is feeling very healthy today. I know how good her hair feels today. How do I know how good your hair feels today? Lisa, tell them. Go ahead, baby. Tell them, how do I know how good your hair feels today? Huh? Oh, that's my baby. And I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. Right?
Yeah.
I just made that rap lyric up.
Absolutely. It's kind of like I conditioned it. Maybe that's kind of what it is.
You conditioned it?
Well, I didn't condition it, but that's kind of what it was that I did to it.
Your hair?
Yeah.
It wasn't conditioning,
no,
but it was kind of like conditioning. Yes. What did you do, baby?
I didn't do nothing.
You said it was kind of like you conditioned your hair.
Well, I washed it.
Okay.
And then I just I don't want to tell everybody what I did.
You don't want to tell your beauty secrets?
Oh.
I tell you what I did. I put water on my face.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, my head. You thought I was going to give details about today, and you was about to flip out? I would never do that, baby. Never.
Oh, my.
I wet my head, and then I put this oil on it.
That's what that smell is.
That's not what the smell is. I do that a lot on my head. I put the oil on my head, and I use soap on my face.
It smells good, but it just has a smell. You don't normally have a smell.
Just masculinity and Brian. I smell like me. Okay.
Amen.
One of the books I read talked about one of the classic books was called How to Sell Anything to Anybody by a guy named Joe Girard. They said salespeople, give it up. Stop using cologne, because even if you like it, there might be one client that doesn't. Okay. It might be something. Yeah. So I still have some cologne, and I would wear it very rarely right now. Okay. I don't wear it much at all. I might do it. I've worn cologne on this show before just to do something for Lisa. I like spray something before and just sit down just to watch her flip out. But I don't do it anymore. But that was because I was an over-the-road salesperson. I didn't know what client was going to like what, so I just gave up on it.
Why would anyone be better off working with you? William Brown says, I shared a post last week after your show about recommending someone. I believe the reason why I don't do business with many friends is my mental exercise to separate business from people I like and even love, on focus on their contribution to my desire, or focus on their contribution to my desired outcomes.
Yeah, I don't know, William Brown.
I saw that post. And I'm grateful that we were included as the exceptions to that rule. But I definitely understand it.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
I think it's harder to do that today because
to not do business with friends, not becoming friends with people that they do business with. Yeah. I don't think it's difficult. I understand.
I think it's getting increasingly difficult. Mm-hmm. Because this proliferation of being liked and know, like, and trust. People do business with people that they know, like, and trust. I'm learning, and I disagree with that concept completely because it's an abbreviation. It's not complete. So I disagree with that concept myself.
But it's true. Still true.
It's prevalent.
Yeah,
it's what it is. Mm-hmm. It's very prevalent, and it's pervasive, and it's out there, and a lot of people know about it too. And a couple of weeks ago, the University of Oregon beat the Colorado Buffaloes. Colorado Buffaloes is coached by Deion Sanders. And I'm a big fan of Deion Sanders. And he's done an amazing thing. He took over a team that last year won one game. They only won one game for the whole season. He took over a team, came in, clean house, brought in like 80-something new players. Very few players that was on the team last year are still there. So he's got a brand new team with no continuity. And with his coaching and his assistants and his charisma, they've already won 4 games this year, which is an amazing compliment. But 2 weeks ago, they lost to a University of Oregon. And the University of Oregon's coach, they had an amazing team, but he gave this speech. He goes, they're over there playing for likes, and we're playing for wins. And that thought motivated his team. They went out there and beat up on Denver. But isn't that interesting? They're playing for likes because because Colorado's very popular. They're very popular. They're on the shows. The players are getting paid, all of that. So, and they're liked. They're popular. Shedeur Sanders, his son, makes more money in college than any other college player. His earnings this year for being Deion's son and being so good is 4.3 million is what I last heard as a college player, from his endorsements, from name and image likeness. They can sell he can profit from people using his name and his image and his likeness. He's profiting from that now.
So that's the reason why you can get paid for likes.
That's why you can get paid for likes. Right. And he's got millions of Instagram followers. Those and all of that. Those are the likes. So and that's directly contributing to his money. Mm-hmm. So he needs likes.
Right.
He needs likes.
Yes, the more followers, the more influence.
Followers, yes. Mm-hmm. And he's not only that, but every little thing he does. He's
also a good player.
He's a great player. He's like one of the best.
Exactly.
But so he also got
just
flair. Like he wears this watch. I can't remember the watch, but he does this thing with his watch, And now it's like a thing that people do where they have a good moment. They start showing their wrist or their watch like that.
He has charisma.
And he's got pro athletes, NBA players that are doing it now. They're doing the Shedeur Sanders with the watch thing.
Well, it doesn't hurt that he has a Dion dad.
That's right. It doesn't hurt. But likes, just talk me into it. I said earlier on this feed that it seems to be more and more pervasive that we need more likes, and it's harder to do business with people that we don't particularly like, or we have to like them. But Shedeur Sanders is a great example.
Yeah, but you just conflated likes for like.
I did. I conflated them. Help a brother out.
They're not the same thing.
My stomach is still growling.
I know. I'm so sorry, baby.
It just did it again.
Yeah, it is. Y'all can't hear it. I guess if I put the microphone for y'all can hear it.
Why are they better off doing business with you?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say because you're unique.
Yeah, because they might be able to get the same
service
called thing from you, right? The same thing, same service or product, but they cannot get the same, and I don't think the same service.
Okay.
They might be able to get the same product, but not necessarily the same service. There's something unique about your interaction that they can't get anywhere else, which is also why oftentimes when you're in the multi-level marketing companies, they advocate for selling yourself versus the product.
They certainly should, I think.
Right, because if you sell the product, then they can just decide, I want the product, and find out somebody who they know who sells the product about over there.
Which happens a lot. Mm-hmm. That's how you eliminate competition, by selling you. Absolutely. It used to be more popular in sales training circles. Now, very few trainers even talk about it. I do. Sell you first, because like Lisa just said, if they buy into you, Antonobi, they can only get Antonobi from Antonobi. Antonobi says,
Antonobi says, totally agree with the doctor. Question mark. I don't know. My first client, we started business in December. Dr. Reddy knows me, and we used to work together. When I asked for his business, he responded, yes, I would love to do business with you to open a door for more businesses. He also mentioned, I know you will get me everything I need. Does he like me, or is it what the Dr. Beverly said he believes? Should I keep the business relationship as it is?
Antonobi be bringing it on our show, man. She puts me in the mind like we feel Donahue. Remember back in the day? Let me tell you why I like it. I like the question, Antonobi. He said, I would love to do business with you, and I know you're going to bring me exactly what I need. That's trust in you. I would tend to believe that it's important that he like you, but he doesn't have to like you so much. And I think keeping the relationship as it is great. Does that make any sense?
Yes.
I don't think you need to change anything if he's doing business with you. Some people, though, they throw that out, and because I heard a tinge of.
Absolutely. That's what I was going to say. Boundaries are still important.
Yeah, and also he's like, look, I'm your friend, but I know you're going to do what you say you do. I'm trusting in you. You better do this.
No hookups for the kinfolk.
No hookups for the kinfolk. They're going to ask for it.
They will ask for it. But that's where you get to set boundaries. You get to decide what you will and will not do, what you will and will not compromise. And that's why I think it's very important to clarify some of those things in the initial conversation.
It's a matter of mutual respect, too. One of my cousins booked Lisa and I a couple of weekends ago, and she was so respectful. And she said, Brian, how much do you guys charge? Because she respects that we're busy people, too. She was, how much, what do you charge? I don't want to charge her nothing. I said, no, cuz I'm not charging you anything. If we could be helpful to you in your business, I want to be. But part of the reason why I definitely didn't want to charge her is because the way she asked, the way she came at it.
Like, I'm not trying to get over. Yeah,
Right.
but she has not. She's always been respectful of the boundaries. She's actually created some of the boundaries
Mm-hmm.
intentionally, and I believe that that's important because they can easily be blurred and affect so many other things.
Blurred lines. I know you want it.
You see, just a little bit of morning happiness. That's all you need to start your day.
I know you not going there,
I
Lisa.
didn't say nothing.
You going there, baby? I can't believe. Antonobi, can you believe Lisa's gonna go there
I
this
didn't
morning?
go there.
What? Look at you.
I didn't. All I said was morning happiness.
William Brown brings to the table again.
He said, I believe likes are not bad. I currently believe that having likes or your likability instead will be more problematic if you depend on it. People are people and they do people things. I agree. It is about balance and boundaries.
Love that too, William
Absolutely.
Brown. If you
Balance
depend on
and
it.
boundaries.
How many times have we propped people up in society just, it seems like, just so we can tear them down? You know, we'll prop them up. You guys are great. Can you believe this dude? And now that he's got this, now he's doing that. Let's tear him back down again. Dependency on the likes is what Williams is highlighting to me.
Absolutely.
It's great to get them, but do you depend on them?
Yeah. Well, and there are some situations where people do depend on them. And you guys see, even from this particular show, we have been here for 8 years. We've been here bringing these conversations, bringing this information. But because we had to restart over and because we didn't have a technical like reach, right? We have a organic reach that it's been difficult in some areas. It's been difficult to attract the attention
to rebuild up our audience,
to rebuild the following. Absolutely. Antonobi said, I was believing that when we start doing business, I should give him a better deal just for him than other clients that will come. Okay, William answered, I should keep, you just moved me. I should keep some boundaries with
look at it.
Ready and other clients. Absolutely.
Now, in full disclosure, Antonobi, I want to discount for certain people in certain situations. Like when people show up to my events, if they give me their time and energy, they showed up for something.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's worthy of a discount. Mm-hmm. But I have the amount I'm going to discount preset. I know how much I'm willing to go to, and there's a floor. Okay, I'm willing to discount from this to this, and that's it. That's all I got.
And so, honestly, also, we got to be mindful that there are often times when people will try to help you anticipate the influence that they might have on other people in an effort to gain more.
Look, you should do this for free for me because you're going to get valuable exposure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Or you should do this for cheap for me because you're going to get exposure to my market. Y'all going, if you haven't heard that, you're gonna hear that a lot.
Hang around.
Yeah. And if you will do those, you'll get a lot of opportunities to do stuff for exposure. The challenge with that is,
how much is the exposure really worth to you?
And can you pay bills with it?
Absolutely. Here's the other thing with that is I often am concerned when people start parlaying their exposability, because it makes me wonder what the true value of it is.
Yeah. You're going to get great exposure and hang up the phone when they try to go that route. Yes, if you have something of value, I have a philosophy, Antonobi, when someone wants to book me to come and speak somewhere, they want me to physically go. Okay. I don't think it's fair for me to spend my dollars to go to your event and bless your event. Okay. I don't think that's fair. Okay. So I don't care what their budget is. They still got to pay my expenses on top of it. That's not fair for me to have to pay money for gas and food and hotel or flight or whatever it is. It's basic. You got to pay the expenses if you're wanting me to come. And I travel with Lisa. So you got to pay for us to come. That's, to me, just ground floor, not negotiable. You got to do that. Okay. even if it's something we're driving to. Go ahead, baby. Do your card of the day.
The card of the day is appropriate. Why would someone be better off working with you?
Read it, please.
I do great things.
I do great things. This is a statement.
I do great
I
things.
do great things. That's a reason why someone will be better off working with you. Because you do great things. Okay.
Absolutely.
Yes, you do. You do great things, Antanobi.
You
do great things. Dr. Beverly, you do great things.
Sheila
and Ashley and William Brown, you do great things. Being true to who you are allows you to do great things.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah, I'm looking
absolutely.
forward to it too.
You know what? We haven't reminded the folks to register for your class on Thursday is really, really important because we are in this holiday season and we're right up on it. We're at the last. You go in the stores right now, you're going to see holiday everywhere. Today is
Christmas.
October 31st. That means it's the Christmas season. Christmas and Thanksgiving. Soon as you get the skeletons up there, getting ready to take them down, putting them on markdown, the Christmas bells go up. And you know as well as I do that with that comes lots and lots of excuses from people who could use your services that may not see may not understand that.
Antanobi, if you haven't heard it yet, you're going to hear this excuse. Get with me after the holidays. Craig Sav, I know you're going to hear this excuse. Man, I'm interested, but let me do it right after Thanksgiving or after Christmas. You're going to hear you especially, Craig, you're going to hear this in your game. Craig says,
good morning, everyone, and have a great day on purpose and enjoy it to the fullest.
So these built-in excuses, people not only are hearing these excuses, they're prepared to accept them. Entrepreneurs,
you just missed the card, Craig. You do great things. That is especially for you because you are the greatest.
Yep, we did do the card just now, and the card does say those words, Craig. It says, I do.
The great things.
That's what it says.
I do great things.
That's right. But these excuses are coming. So I'm doing a workshop on Thursday called How to Sell More During the Holidays Instead of Less. And I'm going to conquer these baked into the fabric excuses. I'm going to talk about how do you handle it when they say, well, let me get with me after the holidays. I'm going to talk about how to overcome that objection. I'm going to talk about the mindsets that you need to have to sell more during the holidays instead of less. Let go of that vow of poverty in November and December. Okay, let it go. I'm going to do that workshop. And the best part of it is I'm not going to rob you of an opportunity to invest in yourself. I'm going to give you an opportunities to put some of the pennies of your purse into your mind. And I'm going to charge you $9. Yes, I am $9. It was very successful. The last webinar we gave, we charged $9 because we had learned some things about to get more people there. You should just charge them something. If you do it for free, people treat it that way.
Don't show up.
But last experience we had, William Brown, when they charged $9, a much higher percentage of the people that registered showed up.
Well, everyone who registered showed up.
Because they spent $9.
Absolutely. $9, $7, whatever you decide to put on it, absolutely put a value on it because people value what they pay for.
The stuff that you would have done for free, I've learned, charge $9 for it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It just likes 9. It doesn't have to be 9.
Some people do anything. 7. Okay,
yeah.
That's true. We learned from the person we learned it from, they do $7. Okay, $7 for their free webinars. That's how much it costs for you to register for their free webinar, $7. I like 9 better, so
9.
That's what I charge, $9.
Yeah.
And it worked out. Lisa just said, I thought it was close,
no,
but she said everyone that registered showed up.
Everyone.
That's amazing to me. So.
And people who didn't register ended up paying the $9 for the replay
for days afterwards.
Yeah,
for many days after the webinar was over, they said, "Can I get the replay?" And because I didn't know if we could or not, but Lisa said sure. So she just put it back up on the page where they could just go there and pay $9 for the replay. That's it. And for many days after the webinar, that's what happened. So I'm saying this to you guys, you thought leaders, you could do the same thing. You could do the same thing.
What was that? What was the article you wrote about the 21 whatever?
Yes, I wrote, and that's what this morning, even this morning, to reach on that, I published an article on Sunday called um, 21 Things Entrepreneurs Should Stop Saying. 21 Things Entrepreneurs Should Stop Saying. Like, I don't like selling. I'm not a salesperson. I don't
I'm
have
gonna
to
make it
sell.
a digital download so people don't have to go search for it.
Right. So Lisa's going to do that. So it's been out there for a few days. So now no one will find it. But this morning, one of Lisa's former authors, Dr. Boero, she's in London now, I think, and
She always was.
she says, Brian, she calls me Governor Brian
Governor.
McNeill. Governor, you giving away all this information for free. And I responded, I said, sister, sometimes the spirit moves me. And it was one, but it ended up being 21. And I felt like I wanted to bless. And she goes,
And there won't be any charge for it, but we do want to be able to capture who's interested in it.
right. I published it. I posted it for free in several places.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, God is going to bless you, going to mega bless you because of your willingness to give. That's how she saw that. And I received her word. Thank you.
Craig said, I'm ready for the excuses. They give me an excuse. I give them a reason why they're going to have a problem and possibilities. Their home might get robbed because of their excuses.
See that?
Ready.
To me, that's a professional.
He's
You
ready.
know this excuse is coming. Craig knows it's coming. So it's irresponsible for Craig not to have a response to that he know is coming.
Mm-hmm.
As an entrepreneur, you all have your I call them your demons, your regular objections, the ones you know is coming, and it's typically one bigger than the other, the one you get most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
If you know what your demon is, the objection that you get most of the time, Antonobi, the objection that you get most of the time, Dr. Beverly or Sheila, William Brown, if you know what your major objection is, you owe it to yourself to prepare for it ahead of time. You know what's coming, and you should bring it up first.
Absolutely.
That way you can deal with it from a position of strength instead of having to defend anything. Today, Lisa and I wanted this conversation to be more business-like.
More business-like until you showed up with your
hungry,
with your stomach growling and your face blushing.
Well, I wanted to be more business-like today because we talk about on this show personal conversations,
business information,
and spiritual inspiration. Yesterday, we did a lot of personal conversations on the show. So I thought today should be more business. You know, tomorrow might be more spiritual because we're going to have a submission from Brother Mark Graham. Wisdom Wednesday. All right. So we're going to do what we do now. We're going to do our greeting songs. It's our way of saying thank you to those of you who have been contributors to the show. A contributor, Trisha Bailey, a contributor, someone that just says anything in the comments like you did. Trisha
and
Bailey.
Help us to get a song for you. You've been hanging out with us day after day after day. We want to sing your praises, baby.
Trisha. No, we can't do that. That's Sheila's jam. Sheila Gothard has a song. Go, baby.
Sheila, storms are brewing in her eyes.
Oh, that's Sheila's jam.
Miss Phyllis is here.
Miss Phyllis has a logo. Miss Phyllis is here.
Miss Phyllis is
so
here.
So clear the way. Miss Phyllis is here.
Miss Phyllis
now we can all have a great day. Good morning, Miss Phyllis. Sister Katora Green has a song, and it goes, back to life, back to Katora Green.
However do you want it,
however do you need it.
Do you need it?
Mr. William Brown has a song, too, and it goes, good morning to our friend Will.
Nobody thinks like him still.
We love him so, and we always will. Our friend Will. Good morning to our friend Will. I remember when you and Will first met at the hotel at the airport.
The hotel lobby.
Yep. I remember when y'all first met. Y'all was like long lost buddies when y'all first met.
Absolutely. We got Antonobi.
She has a logo, and it goes, thank you, Antonobi.
Thank you, Antonobi. You got to say it with your Nigerian accent.
I did.
Absolutely.
Dr. Beverly has a logo, too, and it goes, Dr. Beverly is on the show. Good morning, Dr. Beverly.
Good morning. Shirley DeJohnette White is in the house.
Shirley DeJohnette White has a jam, too, and it goes, Shirley DeJohnette Wyatt will rock you, rock you. Shirley DeJohnette, Wyatt will rock you, rock you.
Shirley says,
Go ahead.
Shirley says that she has to get her windshield fixed. I hope that you're okay, but we're glad that you stopped in. Craig Saab.
1,000 degrees. You'll be on your knees and you'll be burning, begging, please. Brother Freeze. Antonobi says, I know these songs and logos by heart. I love that you know them by heart. I love that anyone knows these songs and logos by heart. I love hearing stories about how you say these songs, or someone says it to you out in public, or that as you're getting ready for this morning, you could do Sheila. Do you ever do that, Sheila? As you're getting ready, putting your face on?
Sheila.
It's $9, Dr. Beverly, for this workshop on Thursday. Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely, $9. Just go to virtualsalesmgr.com and you can register. It's right there in the link tree. And we look forward to it. Yes.
Okay, good. I'm glad of that. So are you looking forward to it today? You know, so much of your days have a lot to do with your attitude as you approach it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Your attitude as you're going into it. If you're thinking, oh God, it's Monday. Okay. It's going to, in fact, one of the first best bosses I ever had was a guy named David Heinsohn. And I always showed up to work 30 minutes early from the time I took
with
work.
A brisk walk.
Yeah, I would just walk to the job every morning. I was always 30 minutes early because I wanted my cup of coffee before everybody started milling in. But anyway, David, his office was right up front in the office building. And he had a big picture window right there. And he was standing in that picture window. And the other people didn't realize it, but he would be standing there watching his salespeople and his admin people come to work.
Yeah.
And one day he pulled me in his office, and as he was standing there watching people show up to work, I had my coffee, he had his coffee. Look at these people. Look how they get to work. He goes, Brian, I can tell how they walk from their car to the office. Who even has a chance at being successful that day? Who even has a chance? Okay. The way they move to the office. If there's a way you can move around that you don't even have a chance at winning that day. Mm-hmm. That's what his thought was.
Absolutely. Absolutely. When I used to work at IBM, when I first started at IBM, I worked on the customer service floor, and we had some big wigs coming in. I think I was working there for about 4 or 5 months so far, and I always remember, because I was old school, that you dress for the role that you want,
not the one you have. That's so right.
The rest of the floor was like whatever, but I was dressed like one of the managers, because that was my goal, was not to be there, was to be the next one. So anyway, they brought big wigs in and they moved me to the front. My office was not at the front. I mean, my cubicle was not at the front.
The big wigs kind of got a bit of the talent up front.
But they put me to the front.
People
and they gave me enough time to bring my stuff to the front before that day. Mm-hmm. So one of the things that the big wigs realized was that I kept the mirror at my desk and that I was there long before everybody else was there. I was there because you had to hit a button to be on call or whatever it was. You had, like, people would log in. Say you had to be there at 9:00. People would log in at 9:00. I would have my everything up. I would have myself in place. I would have my prayers. I would have my mirror, and I would be happy, and I would be ready to take the first call long before the first call. But I would always look in the mirror before I answered the phone, decorate my face with a smile, and begin to take the call. Now, after the big wigs left, that was one of the things that contributed to me being moved up.
Of course,
in the ranks,
because you were doing the job before you had it. Shirley says these songs make me happy.
Make me happy.
I am glad, Sister Shirley, that these songs make you happy. And Craig, your comment might have to be the last one of the day.
He says, when they call me back after the excuses, I do charge them for something. It's usually something they want, like a doorbell camera. They ask, wasn't that free when you was here? I tell them, you missed out. Do you remember your excuse you gave? You do good. You do good. Blame the excuse for missing out.
Now, Craig, I appreciate you doing that, Craig. Let me tell you the value of that, okay? the value of that is not to punish the client for not moving. That's not the value of it.
No.
But what the value is for Craig's self, is for his own personal conviction.
Absolutely.
So when he knows I'm going to charge him for something later that I would have gave him for free today, he can sell today with more conviction because he believes it himself. He knows he's going to. Look, this is the deal. I'm going to offer this to you for free, but tomorrow or next month or 2 months from now, it's going to be $60 or $100 or $200
or $50.
I
have to be a lot.
I have this savings for you now.
Yeah.
You can do that with more conviction if it's true. So that principle, Craig, I believe it's a principle. It's a principle he's chosen to adopt that he's going to operate within. And that's more for him, not for them. And he goes, yes, sir, absolutely. We got to get out of here.
Absolutely. We got to run. We love you. We appreciate you. And we will see you tomorrow for Wisdom Wednesday. And don't forget to have sex.